Okay, my people, how we doing? God bless you. Okay, the new year is coming. The new year is coming. 2020 is almost here, right? And I promise you that we're going to be having a lot of Canva, tricks going to be coming up. And the more we practice, as we practice these stuffs, right, it has a way of helping us to get to know how to do our stuffs more better as a graphic designers, as professional graphic designers as it is. 2026 is going to be making a lot of money from graphic design. All right, so I want to show you how we get this trick done, right? That's what I want to show you. Okay, you can have something of this nature, can have something like this. Okay, sleep. All right, something like this. You can call it have something like this. Okay, very nice stuff like this. So all of these are okay, but what I want us to do is to do this one. All right, let's do something of this nature so they can practice it and then drop yours, okay, your sample, and let's see how we can get things right. Okay, so let's go and get this done. All right, so let's go straight to Canva. Make sure you have Canva Pro account. If you don't have Canva Pro account, please let me know. I can help you to get your Canva Pro account, and not just getting it, you can also have it and sell to other people without you paying €1 for it. Okay, so if you're interested, drop your just send the DM, right, on Telegram. I'll drop my link with my contact there, right there. Get the contact with me and let's see how we can let's see how we can help you to get Canva Pro accounts, at least that will serve you for 3 years instead of you pay every day, every month as it is, right? You can pay at least once in 3 years, and also, like I said, able to generate and sell to other people and make good money out of it. This 2020 that is coming, you're going to make a lot of money from Canva Pro account selling alone, right? So let's go and get this done. Are we ready? Let's go. This is the Sam K. Let's go and get something done. All right, so guys, let's come to create, right? I want us to use Instagram post. All right, let's use Instagram post dimension, right? Click on that. You can use other dimensions, okay, but I choose to use this right now. Okay, so having got the canvas, this is the canvas, this space is called the canvas, the app is called Canva, right? Okay, so having got this space, okay, what I'm going to do is to go look for ring, right? Go to element and the pick ring, right? So I'm going to use this one that I already used before. So I'm going to remove the background. If you're using Canva Pro, remove background. Okay, so if you have done this, the next thing you're going to do is to zoom in, kind of like increase the size a bit. All right, some of this now will be okay. All right, so what I will do is I'm just going to come over to effect, go to effect, right, and then go to shadows, and then let's use drop. All right, take drop, and I think that shade is okay. You don't need to do too much of it. All right, now duplicate and keep one part of it somewhere. Just duplicate and keep part of it. Hold on. All right, okay, so just keep this part somewhere, right? I'm going to use it later. All right, so I'm going to go to text and add a heading. Then I'm going to take ring, right, and I'm going to increase the size of the letter ring. All right, make sure that space should be okay to cover up everything. All right, so we need something like this. All right, I want to change the color of that text, so go to text and then let's use something like this or like this. Anyone you know that is okay by you. Okay, I think we can work with that, right? And then what I'll do is to come over to effect again, as I did before. Go to effect and let's use shadow. All right, shadow, and then it can work on the direction, and they can change the color of the shadow to black. All right, yeah, so that it can be it's good for everyone to see, right? Okay, so I'm going to click on, go back to that text again, that effect rather, the shadow, and then I'm going to work on the direction. All right, okay, I'm going to work on back this time around. Yeah, I want it to be at the back, the shadow to be at the back this time around. Okay, and the distance should not be too much. Okay, the distance should not be too much. All right, something of that nature. All right, so I've gotten this. So what I'm going to do now is tap on this, duplicate this, and let's turn this to I, letter I. All right, so for this letter I think I'm going to work on the shadow, right? I'm going to work on the shadow, go back to effect, and then I want to make sure that the shadow, the direction should be at the front this time around. Yeah, I want that to be at the front. Okay, so having done this, just make sure you align and make sure everything is in order, right? Let me quickly do all of that. I'll go get back to you. All right, before I move forward, okay, look at what you do. This letter I, okay, bring it close and go to position and send it backward. All right, send it backward. Okay, not that too much. Okay, I think just one step back is okay. So if you bring it closer, going to be under the letter arrow, right? Okay, so just arrange them, the rest, all of them, do the same thing, right? Duplicate, and let's turn this to N, letter N. All right, and then this one, yeah, Then also do the same thing, send it backward. Go to position, send it backward. All right, okay, something like that. Okay, so I've done the arrangement. Okay, ring, okay, letter R-I-N-G, ring. Okay, so having done this, I'm going to pick up this other one that I got here. All right, make sure it's aligned, position it very well, make sure it's aligned. Can you see that the 4 lines are cutting across it, right? That is alignment. So having done that, what you're going to do is just come to position. You can come to position here, and then maybe you can send it upward or backward. All right, any of them should be okay, something like that. Okay, so if you have done that, and that you can do is to what, move this a bit out. All right, so that it will looks like your G is cutting inward between the ring and the letter, kind of like cut across. Okay, I want to see this kind of stuff right out here, so that it will look like the ring is well spelled out. Okay, ring, that kind of, right? So I think this is what I really wanted to do. So what I can do is to click on the background and then go to color wheel, and then I'll go to gradient. Okay, I'll go to gradient and change that to, okay, wait, before then, let's change that color to something. Okay, I think that should be okay, but let's see if we can get something better. Can we do something like this? Okay, or maybe something away from that. Let's see. Okay, can we use something like this? Okay, if we do that, if you go to your gradient, your color wheel, go to gradient, and then we can pick something like that. I think I need to change this other one to something a bit away from that. Okay, I think this should be okay. All right, okay, I think I can work with that. Okay, so this is how you do this. All right, it's a very simple trick. Okay, ring. Okay, if you have done that, so if you have done this, the next thing you're going to do is to just add your brand, yeah, and all of that. You are good to go. Okay, so this is what to do. So guys, I think this is simple, right? Get something of this nature for me, and let me see if you can actually do some of this. Let's see, you keep on need to practice. All right, you just have to practice until you get used to some of these things. Okay, it looks nice, right? Let's go and get it done. Thank you and God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.